Not guilty pleas will be entered to all 8 counts within the information.
Right now, 2 months to the day after he said he last saw his parents, Chandler Halderson pleads not guilty for their murders. Tell you when his trial could happen.
Also, instead of evacuation flights, 2 Madison women are focused on footsteps to help get Afghan women to safety.
Plus, you'll want to look carefully at the FBI's latest hate crime data. We did today, and it may not paint a complete picture. You're watching News 3 now at 5. And thanks for staying with us. It is a story we've been following closely now since the beginning of July.
Today, Chandler Halderson entered not guilty pleas in the deaths of his parents. Our Charlotte DeLeste has more on what happened inside the courtroom. Charlotte?
Susan and Eric, 2 months ago today was the last time Chandler Halderson says he saw his parents. But today, in a short 1-minute hearing, the 23-year-old son of Bart and Krista Halderson entered not guilty pleas on 8 counts, which include 2 counts of each: first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, hiding a corpse, and providing false information on kidnapped missing persons. Halderson is scheduled to be back in court next month, but his trial is expected to start in January and last about 4 weeks. This case is really complicated, but we have broken it down and created a full timeline of what happened and when, and we continue to add more information as we get it. So for all of those details, just go to our website, channel3000.com.
Charlotte, thank you. A pleasant start to meteorological fall. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Here's Dana out on the weather patio.
Yes, we'll give everyone a few more weeks of summer, but meteorological fall starts today, and it does feel really nice outside. A lot of sunshine coming through as we look at our Doppler track. The entire state enjoying a nice start to September. It's really been a pleasant afternoon. Radar should stay quiet for us overnight and as we look ahead to tomorrow. So we're going to hold on to this sunshine at least through Thursday. Here's a live look in Platteville right now. Very similar scene over Madison. Temperature-wise, pretty close to average today. Mid to upper 70s for afternoon highs. A light breeze coming in from the northeast and dew points in the low 50s. 51 in Madison right now. About 76 in Monroe and in Platteville. Same goes for Lone Rock. Again, dew points in the mid to low 50s for most of southern Wisconsin, which just means it's quite pleasant outside. Now, overnight, because of this clear sky, will fall even more for overnight lows, landing near 50 to start off the day tomorrow. For tomorrow, we'll have sunshine in the morning, but a little more cloud coverage building in the late afternoon and evening. That's in front of our next opportunity for a little rain before the weekend, but we'll take a closer look at your full 10-day in just a few minutes.
All right, Dana, thank you. The war in Afghanistan is now officially over, but the fight over the Americans left behind is just beginning. The Biden administration says it will use diplomatic and economic pressure to make sure the Taliban lives up to its word and allows Americans still in Afghanistan to leave. Military leaders are expressing gratitude and support for the more than 800,000 troops who served over the past 2 decades there. They acknowledge that not every veteran will agree with the decision to withdraw.
When we see what has unfolded over the last 20 years and over the last 20 days, that creates pain and anger. So yeah, I have that, but I'm a professional soldier. I'm going to contain my pain and anger and continue to execute my mission.
And the next mission already underway, helping resettle the Afghans forced out of their country. Nearly 20,000 have already been resettled onto military bases across the country with room for more.
New video out of Afghanistan as the Taliban is showing off equipment they say was left behind by Afghan forces. The Taliban says those forces left behind military vehicles as well as a Black Hawk helicopter. The Pentagon says this is not gear left by U.S. troops because they disabled the gear before they left Afghanistan.
2 Madison moms are putting one foot in front of the other to save the lives of women in Afghanistan.
They're hoping that their fundraising efforts will raise awareness and help get these women to safety. Our Jamie Perez shares what they're doing and how you can help. Jamie?
So these 2 women are part of the Madison Women's Climber Group, and they're raising money for a nonprofit organization called Ascent. Now, this organization in Afghanistan empowers women through climbing, hiking, and mountaineering. Now, right now, this organization is trying to get these female athletes out of Afghanistan and into a safe zone. They're fearful that these women who have been emboldened to take leadership roles and push the boundaries of what is acceptable for women to do makes them direct targets of the Taliban. So on September 5th, these Madison moms will be walking 31 miles from Lodi to Devil's Lake to raise awareness and hopefully raise funds to help get these women to safety.
In the past, my tendency is to freeze up. I don't know what I could do. I'm just one small fish. Like, how are you supposed to make a difference? And I think that all of these emotions sort of overrode that for me, and it's like, we can do something, and anything is better than nothing.
They set up a GoFundMe where you can donate as much as you'd like. All of that money will go towards Ascend. They will use that to find these female athletes, get them visas, pay for airfare, and anything else they need to get them into a safe zone. I have a direct link to that GoFundMe on our website at channel3000.com.
Jamie, thank you. A man charged in a shooting at a Madison homeless shelter has been found competent now for trial. 23-year-old Ronald Stevens charged with attempted first-degree intentional homicide after shooting a man multiple times at a temporary homeless shelter earlier this year. In June, he was found not competent for trial, but was then committed to Mendota Mental Health Institute. He's expected to be back in court at the end of this month.
A former Stoughton City Council member has been charged with possessing child pornography. 67-year-old Paul Lawrence was charged with 5 counts. He was arrested Friday after investigators with the Division of Criminal Investigation executed a search warrant on his home. While searching Lawrence's bedroom, law enforcement found a closed laptop with sound coming from it. When investigators opened it, the laptop was playing a video of 2 teenagers having sex. If convicted, he faces a minimum sentence of 3 years in prison for each charge. The charges each carry a maximum sentence of 25 years.
A new FBI report this week finds hate crimes surged last year here in Wisconsin.
It showed a 44% increase in hate crimes across the state and a 6% increase overall across the country. But as investigative reporter Naomi Coles explains, hate crimes are on the rise, but these numbers are far from complete. Naomi?
That's right. Our State of Hate series earlier this year highlighted some of the trends that we saw in this report. For example, anti-Black and anti-Asian hate crimes are surging last year. Yet in my investigation, I found dozens of hate crimes that were never officially reported at all. That means these numbers are far from the whole story. Plus, almost 400 police departments. That's about 3/4 of all Wisconsin police agencies didn't report a hate crime at all from 2016 through 2020. That kind of underreporting is why State Representative Francesca Hong wants to see community portals and hotlines as a possible solution.
There's a genuine fear when it comes to reporting hate crimes, and we have to tackle that very comprehensively. It's safer to be invisible, or it's safer to be part of kind of a normal fabric and not reporting hate crimes. You know, they think it's just going to create more issues for themselves or their families.
She wants to see hotlines like this followed up by social services or other community services, which would address one reason why hate crimes aren't reported in many marginalized communities. They're afraid of the police. Right now, you can find our complete 5-part State of Hate in Wisconsin series that's online right now at channel3000.com.
Naomi, thank you. We have new information for you tonight. Elementary and middle school students in the Madison School District will now have to wear a mask outside as well. The district announced it this afternoon. It also applies to staff, families, and visitors at the district's middle and elementary schools. It also applies to all after-school child care and activities. The new requirement will remain in place through the first quarter of the school year. MMSD already had an indoor mask policy in place. Students return to class tomorrow.
Nearly 3 million Wisconsinites have now been fully vaccinated. That's 51.5% of the state's total population. Here in Dane County, 69.4% of residents have been fully vaccinated. Over 72% now have received at least 1 shot.
After 2 semi-normal summer holidays, the CDC is warning some people to not travel this Labor Day weekend. Our Christina Laurie explains to who specifically health leaders are directing their message.
The unvaxxed and the unmasked. Those are the 2 groups of people the CDC is strongly recommending do not travel this Labor Day weekend, although doctors are encouraging everyone to reconsider their plans. They say people who aren't fully vaccinated should hold off on traveling because it raises their risk of getting and spreading COVID. And even fully vaccinated people should stay home if they're feeling sick or don't want to wear a mask. That leaves vaccinated, mask-wearing people able to travel, although doctors suggest even they should reconsider.
You know, the way that Delta cases are circulating, it's virtually impossible to avoid getting exposed unless you physically don't encounter other people.
Where you're going and who you're seeing this holiday weekend will also impact how much of a risk you're at for getting or spreading COVID. Right now, Florida and Hawaii are reporting their worst month of cases ever. Canada is once again considered a high-risk country, and as usual, outdoor events are safer than indoors. Reporting in Madison, Christina Laurie, News 3 Now.
Doctors say they know, regardless of what they recommend, people are going to travel. We'll explain how soon we'll know how many cases that travel. That creates a problem. We'll have that story ahead at 6. It's back to school for many students across the area this week, and that includes those in the Verona School District. We were there this morning as some of the first kids were being dropped off for the first day of school. Today was the first day for pre-K through 6th graders, freshmen in high school, and any new students to the district. The rest of the students in the Verona School District will be back in class tomorrow. And other school districts in Dane County also started school today. Wanakee welcomed back 4K through 7th graders, as well as freshmen and seniors in high school. 8th graders, along with sophomores and juniors, will have their first day tomorrow. And the Oregon School District also welcomed back their students today.
And in northeastern Wisconsin, students reported for their first day. Students at King Elementary in Green Bay got a special surprise on their first day, a visit from the governor, along with State Superintendent of Public Instruction, Dr. Jill Underly. The Green Bay Area Public School District welcomed back some 19,000 students for the first day of the fall semester.
Over 600 of you shared your children's first day of school pictures with us on our Facebook page. We have been loving looking at them all day. These are just a few of them, from Monroe to Edgerton to Fort Atkinson and Oregon. Thank you, everybody, for sharing these adorable pictures. If you'd like to see them, they're all on our website, channel3000.com. Have a great school year.
It sounds like we'll have a few more tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
Starts back up. All right, still to come at 5. 2 years after Colorado man died at the hands of first responders, 5 people are being held accountable. We'll have the latest on the charges related to the death of Elijah McClain.
Plus, a Wisconsin man has reached a plea deal after he was involved in the January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol. The latest on the La Crosse man's charges ahead at 6.
On Wall Street, the Dow falling more than 48 points in trading today. The Nasdaq jumps 50. The S&P gains a little more than 1. We'll be right back.
The 72-hour Labor Day weekend appliance sale is through Monday only at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save up to half off Labor Day appliance deals. Plus no interest financing for 18 months on all appliances with no minimum purchase. At Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
At Menards, we know how important it is to be comfortable in your home. Upgrade now with comfy interior furniture, and you'll get a free area rug. That's right. Get a free 5x7 rug valued at $149.99 with the purchase of any upholstered living room furniture at $299 or more. Find the perfect furniture to fit any decor. From love seats to sofas, sectionals, and recliners, Menards has what you need to start relaxing now. Plus, get a free rug.
Save big money at Menards.
Oh, baby, I have sinned. Baby, this is my last confession. You know I've never been no good. But when I'm with you, it feels like heaven. I'm begging for mercy, baby. Yeah.
So, what do you think?
I love it.
Welcome to Toyota's National Sales Event.
Ooh, RAV4.
It's a great time to save on the 2021s while they last. Ooh, Venza. Toyota's got an exciting lineup to choose from.
Oh, Highlander, could you?
Oh, sure. You have to understand, it's the National Sales Event.
Right now, during Toyota's National Sales Event, get $750 customer cash on a new 2021 Camry, CHR, RAV4, Venza, or Highlander.
Hey, that's my line.
Toyota, let's go places.
You never call,
baby.
Daydreaming again? But I love you still. You know I'm driving, right?
I do.
If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
The 72-hour Labor Day weekend sale is through Labor Day Monday only at Ashley Home Store. Get the best holiday deals on the latest home fashions. Plus, save up to 60% off holiday doorbusters like these while they last. And 5 years no-interest financing store-wide. Ashley Home Store.
On a day that changed the world, the events of 9/11 changed her life's course.
I had the sense that if only I'd been a doctor, I would have had more to give.
20 years later, she is saving lives at the UW Children's Hospital. Jamie Perez shares her inspiring story. Thursday at 10.
Tonight at 6, a look at a local effort to help female refugees from Afghanistan. And health officials are recommending you don't travel this holiday weekend due to rising COVID-19 cases. Learn more tonight on News 3 Now at 6.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Welcome back. 3 officers and 2 paramedics have been indicted on manslaughter and other charges in the death of Elijah McClain. That announcement today comes 2 years after the 23-year-old black man was put in a chokehold and injected with a sedative in suburban Denver. McClain's death gained widespread attention during last year's protests against racial injustice and police brutality. The officers weren't charged in 2019 after a prosecutor said an autopsy couldn't determine how McClain died. The officers stopped him in the city of Aurora after a 911 caller reported that he looked suspicious.
Officials continue to look for the suspect who shot a student at a North Carolina high school. The Forsyth County Sheriff's Office says the injured student is being treated at a local hospital and all other students are safe. The call came into dispatchers just around noon today that someone had been shot at Mount Tabor High School in Winston-Salem. Mount Tabor High School has about 1,400 students enrolled.
A wildfire that's been burning since mid-August continues to rage near Lake Tahoe, threatening thousands of structures now. The Calder fire has wiped out nearly 320 square miles of forest in northern California's Sierra Nevada mountains. It's destroyed about 700 structures now, mostly single-family homes. It threatens at least 30,000 more as fire crews work to save it from the fast-moving flames. The resort's snow machines at Lake Tahoe are running full blast.
We've had tremendous changing wind and weather, and we're seeing fire behavior that most could agree with me we may never see again in our whole lives. Let's hope.
About 15,000 firefighters are battling the flames in the Calder fire.
Recovery efforts are continuing in Louisiana after Hurricane Ida hit most of the state. Electricity has been restored to parts of eastern New Orleans, but many people still have no power, and roughly 760,000 people are either without water or they're being advised to boil water. Long lines are forming in the sweltering heat for critical supplies like food and gasoline. The barrier island of Grand Isle almost completely destroyed. Drone footage shows the 3 feet of sand now swamping the island. Fire officials say it could take 3 to 5 years to get things back to normal. The remnants of Ida impacting other parts of the country as well. Virginia Governor Ralph Northam issued a state of emergency for Southwest Virginia today. Buchanan County saw devastating rainfall and mudslides due to the flooding, with more than 20 homes pulled from their foundations. 1 person remains missing, unaccounted for as of yesterday, and is unaccounted for as of yesterday evening. Hurricane Ida is causing the Packers and the Saints to move their Week 1 game that was scheduled to happen in New Orleans. Packers general manager Brian Gutekunst says the game will now happen at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida.
All right, well, let's see what's happening there as Ida moves up the eastern seaboard. Here's Dana with the latest.
Right now, again, in southern Virginia, where they did see all of that storm damage, still a tornado watch in effect. The remnants of Ida continuing past New York and moving into the New England area, so it is still quite a strong storm system. Not a tropical storm anymore, but a very strong system moving along the East Coast, and that's going to continue on for the next few days. This targeted bullseye right over D.C. under an enhanced risk for severe weather for the rest of this evening. In Wisconsin, still a very different story. story. We have a lot of sunshine this afternoon, and that'll be the trend as we look ahead to your Thursday. In general, expecting a dry overnight and a dry day for Thursday and Thursday night. Our showers really build in for us during the day on Friday and stay with us into early Saturday morning. Most of Labor Day weekend will stay pretty dry again. We have that shower chance for early in the day on Saturday and just a slight chance late Monday. So most of the weekend should be just fine to spend a lot of time outside. Right now we're nice and clear. Because of this clear sky overnight and our breeze coming in for the northeast, temperatures will drop to about 50 for our overnight lows. Areas north of Madison, north of Dane County will likely fall to the mid to upper 40s. So a very cool start to our Thursday. Seasonably high temperatures tomorrow, landing in the upper 70s with a little more cloud coverage starting to build in the late afternoon and evening. That leads to our rain chances for Friday. Now Friday, we're not really expecting a big swath of rain to move through. This is going to be more isolated showers, scattered showers expected for much of the afternoon and evening. We might have an isolated thunderstorm mixed in there, but I think most of this is going to be rainfall. That continues into early Saturday before the rain pulls out, hopefully in time for the game. I think most of the rain will be out of here in time for the Badgers for Saturday. This clears off to the east. That leaves us with sunshine for the afternoon. Sunday, we're also expecting sunny skies. And for Monday, we'll have sun for most of the day. Just a slight chance for an isolated shower building in the late afternoon. As far as our temperature trend, still likely in our 6 to 10 day outlook that we'll start seeing temperatures trending a little bit below average. Today, of course, just a little bit below average. Tomorrow, closer to those seasonably high temperatures in the upper 70s. Mostly sunny skies in the morning. The cloud coverage will build in just a little bit more later in the afternoon and evening. Should stay dry for tomorrow night with the rain chances really expected to build in for us on Friday. Friday we'll have scattered showers, isolated thunderstorm possible, though mostly leaning towards rain. Rain chances for early Saturday morning, and then we're getting a little bit of clearing in the afternoon. For Sunday, partly sunny skies. Highs will be in the mid to upper 70s. Monday, mid 70s for afternoon highs with partly sunny skies and a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm late in the day. For Tuesday, we have rain chances early in the morning. High temperatures mid to upper 70s for most of next week, with overnight lows trending in the 60s. So a pretty seasonable stretch, but notice several days where we will be trending below average there for the middle of the week for our first full week of September. As far as traffic conditions are concerned right now, the Beltline seeing a few slowdowns in spots east and westbound. No accidents to report, but a few brake lights, people just slow and go. For the interstate north and southbound in Rock County and Dane County, things look all good for us for this evening. From the Beltline to Janesville, about 25 minutes, sitting right where we should be for this time of day. From Middleton to Sauk City and from downtown to Sun Prairie, about a 16-minute drive this evening. That's a quick look at traffic.
Dana, thank you. Cracking down on video gaming. We'll tell you what China is doing to make sure students aren't gaming too much. That's ahead at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It's time for back to school, so get to Rogan's today for styles your kids will love. Plus, save the receipt and the next pair is half price. Family Savings gets an A+ at Rogan's.
Selection, service, name brands, and the second pair is half price. Visit online at roganshoes.com.
We're here at the local farmers market where Informed Choice Insurance Agency is offering fresh, local, hand-picked Medicare. What do you mean when you say shop local for Medicare?
Your local Medicare plans have all the bells and whistles that national TV ads promise, only better, because you're working with local agents who know the doctors, the specialists, and the hospital networks inside and out. You're not going to get that calling a call center in Des Moines, Iowa.
Don't get fooled by national TV hype. When it comes to Medicare options, keep it local with Informed Choice Insurance Agency, and they're free.
Solid core composite frame, triple pane windows.
Solid core composite frame, triple pane windows.
Solid core composite frame, triple pane windows.
From Scott the Window Guy at AHT Wisconsin Window.
I'm Scott the Window Guy from AHT Wisconsin Windows. Our solid core composite frame triple pane window is the most energy efficient window made for Wisconsin, no matter what the season. Respond now and get $225 off each window at scottthewindowguy.com.
At Culver's, we never tire of crafting fresh frozen custard right in our restaurants.
As soon as I'm like, who wants Culver's custard? The kids are already running out the door.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Always rich and creamy, always sure to put a smile on your face.
It's more than just a special treat. It's creating memories with my children and family time.
Is it really good?
Yeah!
Family time is custard time. Welcome to Delicious.
If your credit card debt is out of control, if you're in over your head in monthly payments, there's a secret the credit card companies don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for the credit card companies, but it's great news for you. We're Credit Associates, and we're offering you free information on how to completely resolve your credit card debt with a monthly payment you can afford. To see how much you could save, call now. 1-800-914-7929. Don't declare bankruptcy. Don't consolidate. Give us 10 minutes and we could save you thousands. After all, we depend on your success and offer a guarantee so there's no risk to call. Credit Associates. Live better, debt-free. We'll even show you how to use your stimulus money to jumpstart our services and get you debt-free faster than you ever thought possible. Call Credit Associates now to see how much you could save for free. Call 1-800-914-7929.
I kept my receipt from the last time I was at Rogan's to save even more and back to school for my kids. The shoes I'm getting today are half price. I get the best savings for my family at Rogan's.
Selection, service, name brands, and the second pair is half price. Visit online at roganshoes.com.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Well, a lot of parents, a lot of us know this feeling. We struggle to get our kids to turn off those video games.
But in China, young gamers no longer have a choice. Tina Kraus has more on the gaming crackdown.
It's a move online gaming fans would never make, pulling the plug on their playtime. But China's government is doing just that, limiting gamers under the age of 18 to just 3 hours of play every week and only on the weekends. This 17-year-old says it's annoying, but I'm in my last year of high school and really should be studying more anyway. The limits are part of Beijing's push to strengthen controls over society and stop what the government calls a growing game addiction that's harming children's health. Chinese media has referred to video games as electronic drugs, and some parents like Li Hanchao agree. She says the time limit is quite good because so many kids are addicted. China is counting on the country's multi-billion-dollar gaming industry to enforce the rules. Gamers are required to use their government ID cards when registering to play, so they can't lie about their age. But this player says people will just buy accounts from adults. Thousands of kids went back to school this week, and the government is urging teachers and parents to keep a closer eye on their computers and cell phones. Students will be allowed extra play on school holidays, but after 60 minutes, it's game over. Tina Kraus, CBS News.
The video game industry saw a big boost in business during the pandemic. Previous studies have shown that kids here in the U.S. are the most likely to spend several hours a day playing in front of a screen.
It's a shocking development, isn't it? Well, we're back with a final check of your first warn forecast in just a moment.
Save on the best name brand mattresses with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection in stock now. Your choice, 14-inch firm or plush queen mattress, just $4.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
Guys, do you suffer from erectile dysfunction? Now there's great news. Peak Performance for Men will help you regain your performance and confidence naturally. Peak Performance for Men uses an advanced form of acoustic wave therapy, clinically shown to open up and regrow blood vessels, restoring normal and natural functionability where it counts most. There are no needles, no surgery, and best of all, no pain. Call now and receive an ultrasound, your initial consultation, all for free, and over $300 value. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
Madison Magazine's Fall Restaurant Week 2021 is here. Participating restaurants will provide a 3-course lunch starting at $15 and a 3-course dinner starting at $25, featuring wine and more. Don't miss Madison Magazine's Fall Restaurant Week 2021, starting September 19th through the 24th. For participating restaurant menus and details, visit MadisonRestaurantWeek.com. Presenting sponsor, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. Supporting sponsor, E&J Gallo Winery.
Shop the big sale at Grand Appliance for exclusive savings of up to $1,000 on qualifying appliance packages from these top brands. Save on top of great sale offers like this Samsung front-load washer for just $728, or this LG 25 cubic foot French door refrigerator for just $14.98. Shop GrandAppliance.com or your local Grand showroom to save today. Grand Appliance. You make it home, we make it grand.
At JP Morgan, the only definition of wealth that matters is yours. It can be a smaller house, but a bigger nest egg, a goal to work toward, or the freedom to walk away. With 200 years of experience, personalized advice, and commission-free trades on an award-winning app, we're working for you. Planning, investing, advice. JP Morgan Wealth Management.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Impossible. Zero Sugar Chobani is here.
Zero Sugar Chobani has zero sugar?
Zero sugar.
Define zero.
And it's lactose free. Naturally. And 60 calories?
Impossibly delicious.
Impossible.
Save now on furniture with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection of inventory available now. Your choice 2-piece sofa and love seat or sectional, just $9.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
Coming up on this busy news day, the triple weather threat. Widespread misery from unbearable heat down in Louisiana. Dangerous storms on the East Coast. And out west, a fire emergency. Plus, abortion showdown. The protests against a new Texas law considered one of the most restrictive in the country. And Grand Slam into history. 50 years ago today, baseball took a major step toward diversity. The CBS Evening News is just minutes away.
Let's get back to Dana. Final check of the forecast.
We're expecting a cool overnight and sunshine for your Thursday. Showers and possibly an isolated thunderstorm building in for Friday into early Saturday morning. Saturday, of course, itching to get outside and get some football in. I think the rain will be out of here in time for the game, and that'll lead to a little bit of clearing later in the afternoon. Temperatures, though, a little cool. Highs will be in the low 70s. Sunday, upper 70s, partly sunny skies. Labor Day, Monday, mid-70s with a slight chance for a shower thunderstorm late in the day. That stays with us into early Tuesday morning, and it does look like most of next week after that rain system will stay dry.
Those are pretty good temps to start school. A lot of schools still don't have those ACs running. Thanks for joining us. We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6.